With a female, what you need to remember, as long as you look good, you feel good.
Stop looking like trash. Too many women today look sloppy because they simply don't care about improving their appearance. You hear them say things like, "I'm not dressing for male validation," or "I am who I am, and if you don't like it, that's your problem." But here's the harsh truth. It's just a coping mechanism. It's not even about men. These women are simply avoiding self-improvement altogether. They think they are empowering themselves with statements like that, but in reality, it only shows their lack of self-care on every level. Improving your appearance will directly improve how people perceive you in all aspects of life. If you constantly hang around like a homeless person, people will treat you like one. But if you look well presented, people will treat you accordingly. Now, I'm not saying you should obsess over your looks, but there are a few simple things every woman should be doing to instantly look more confident. In this video, I'm going to reveal 4 easy ways to boost your confidence and appearance. And trust me, you don't want to miss these game-changing tips. The first trait is something that most women completely overlook, but it's an absolute game changer when it comes to appearing confident. Listen, I've seen countless women on public transport seem like they are still in their pajamas, as if they just rolled out of bed, and I can't help but wonder if they even respect themselves. And yes, I'm talking about sweatpants, baggy balloon jeans, and oversized clothing, because even the most gorgeous woman can look unattractive in these outfits. Dressing like this, especially when combined with a messy hairstyle, doesn't just ruin your image, it undermines your self-worth. Claiming you are not dressing for male validation is a convenient excuse for avoiding the effort to mind your personal style. It's time to stop hiding behind these empty slogans. When it comes to looking better, networking, and presenting yourself to the world, you should care how you look. But before we get into how to improve your fashion, I want to share something critical that most women neglect, but it actually makes all the difference when it comes to clothing. So let me ask you, do you even have a good physique? Because getting your body in shape is exactly what makes all the difference. Many women are fortunate to be born with a nice body, but if you belong to the category of those with a sloppy, average body, you can dress as good as you want. But a woman with a good physique will still look better, even if you wear the exact same outfit. Even the simplest basics will look good on a woman who is in shape, while on another woman it will look just average. I don't want to hurt you by saying this. My intent is to just wake you up. I totally understand that this is something you may don't want to hear, but it's the reality. Looks matter, despite what everyone says. I'm not here to sugarcoat your pill because I've been in your place. Everyone called me skinny, and no matter what piece of clothing I used to wear, I seemed flat. I had to work very hard to build the body I have now, but at least now I can wear whatever I want without worrying about my legs looking like straws. Now, when it comes to improving your fashion, you don't need the most expensive clothes because you get what you pay for, as most fashion influencers want you to believe. You can look great even with a low-cost top if you know how to wear it. So the first step of improving your fashion is knowing your style. You see, many women still don't have a clue about their personal style and end up aimlessly shopping. But if you do know which is your personal style, like casual dressing, you need to perfect it in a way where you find the best clothing in that specific category. Some women aim for a neat look, but they still manage to appear sloppy. Why? Because they didn't put the effort to dress better in that specific category. For example, if you are into casuals, take time to search for items that have unique tweaks and are more elevated instead of wearing the same tank top as everyone. This is the most straightforward advice I can give in short. But if you want more in-depth advice on how to improve your fashion, let me know in the comments section down below. Minding your style is just the start. There's something else you need to be doing, because even the most gorgeous style can be ruined if you don't pay attention to it. If you want to automatically signal to your brain that you are confident, try standing in the superhero pose. Every time you walk into a room, make sure to pull your shoulders back, stand or sit up straight, and keep your head high. Notice how fixing your posture can instantly boost your confidence. Why? Because your body language is signaling to your brain that you feel confident when taking up more space. Imagine a public speaker who has an open body language. She shows to the audience that she knows what she is talking about, making her speech feel more credible. In fact, your body language is a superpower you can use even in situations where you might feel anxious, like during a presentation. There are many more tips I could give you on body language, such as your facial expression, body movement, and how to use your voice accordingly. You heard that right. The tone of your voice and how you use it plays a huge role in communication and demanding respect. More videos on body language will be made in the future, so make sure to subscribe. Here's another piece of advice no one really gives, but I notice almost everyone does this. The moment people get a chance, they look at their phone. Like, say you're out for coffee and your friend goes to the bathroom. Instead of just sitting there and taking in your surroundings, you immediately pull out your phone so it's not awkward. You don't even look around to see what's going on or make eye contact with anyone. It's like the superhero pose I mentioned earlier. Being able to sit confidently without distractions is just another way to signal to your brain that you're comfortable in your own skin. By not needing your phone, you're showing and feeling that you're secure enough to spend a few minutes with yourself, even in a room full of people. But here's the thing. Confidence doesn't stop with body language or resisting the urge to check your phone. There's an even more powerful signal that shows how truly secure you are, how you treat others. Poor manners will make the most beautiful woman look ugly. This can make or break you. It actually doesn't matter how good you look, if the words that come out of your mouth are terrible. Imagine a beautiful woman with a great physique and style well presented, yet she swears and behaves rudely to others. You might think this is not that important, but no amount of style or beauty can mask an arrogant and disrespectful attitude. I've seen countless women act as if they are above others, especially in stores, treating employees like their servants. And when I worked, I often witnessed my coworkers cursing customers behind their backs. Listen, ego is loud and confidence is silent. The more you try to put other women down to put yourself on a pedestal, the louder your insecurities scream. True confidence doesn't come from putting others down. A lot of times we get it twisted and we confuse arrogance with confidence, but that's not true. Insecure people are masters at disguising their insecurities, but honestly, you can tell by how they treat others. True confidence uplifts. The next piece of advice I want to give you is perhaps the most disregarded of them all, yet is the one that subtly conveys how you feel about yourself, even if you think people don't notice it. You see, most people rush to blend in when they're late or feel out of place. But there's a much better way to handle those situations, one that exudes quiet confidence. And that is to stand still when you enter a room, at least for 1 second, and look around you. When I was at university, I noticed how my classmates would practically sprint to their seats if they came in late, heads down, almost running to avoid being noticed. It looked so silly, like they were ashamed of entering the classroom. But when I was late, I did the exact opposite even if I didn't feel like it. I made eye contact with the professor, gave a quick wave, scanned the entire lecture hall for my friends, and then calmly walked to my seat. I wasn't in a rush or trying to hide. I owned the space I was in, and it showed. Now, why does this matter more than you think? Because confidence isn't just about your posture or the way you speak. It's about how you enter a space and how you own your presence, whether it's at a lecture hall, in a meeting, or even at a party. Just like good manners reveal your character, how you walk into a room tells people everything about how you feel about yourself. Standing still for a second, owning that moment, it's a bold move that says, I belong here. So, you've seen how easily you can appear more confident, even if you don't feel it. But there's a crucial aspect of true confidence that I didn't mention at the beginning of this video. Appearing confident on the outside can be completely fake if you don't master this energy in your mindset. Because so many people will try to drag you down, but you can rise above it. Click on this video to learn how to be genuinely confident no matter what others think of you. It's time to take your confidence to the next level. See you there.